Honorable, Machina, there are a lot of stories going around on the social media as we speak about you. Now, and I want to ask you, is it true? Because the Yobe North Senatorial District is currently being represented by Senator Ahmad Lawan, who is currently the Senate President of the Federal Republic. So is it true that having failed to win the presidential ticket of your party is now after you to get the ticket from you? Is that true?
Yes, so is the speculation because I consider it speculation.
Okay, it's not true. Did he approach you?
He did not approach me. I didn't see him. Okay. And I heard that some people were trying to
reach you.
And I understand that some members of the National Executive Party were trying to say they want to change their candidate, that is my candidature, to that of Amilong. But I don't think it's true. Like you rightly say, Amilong contested for president is very clear to all Nigerians. He did not contest for Senate.
Exactly.
And we have not seen him participating in the senatorial election. So I'm really wondering. But most importantly, I am a candidate.
All right, the letter written that you surfaced on the internet also today, it went viral, where you wrote to the national chairman of your party, Senator telling him that you remain the PDP, the APC senatorial candidate for Yobe North, that you have not withdrawn from the race. So why did you write that letter?
Yeah, because of the speculations like I rightly said, and of course I was called up from the party headquarters to confirm if I'm still the candidate, and they said I should formally write. Okay. So and that's why I wrote the letter to still affirm to them that I'm still the candidate. And you can see from the reading of the letter that in that I say I am still the candidate, which I am.
All right, I have been speaking with Honorable Bashir Machina, the second a member of the House of Representatives in the Aborted Republic, and also the Middle Class Chairman of the Nigerian Shepherds Council here in the studio. Now, Honorable, for instance, if the incumbent Senate President who represents the Senatorial Zoom approach you to say, please, I want to go back to the National Assembly, will you be willing to surrender the ticket?
He have gone to contest for the Senate rather than going for the presidential primary. He really knew that he was not even ready for the presidential election. Why did he come? But most importantly, I was thinking that it's over. I am standing, and I want to ensure that I will exercise the legitimate in that.
So let me now ask you, why did you in the first place? Why are you even running to represent Yobe North in the National Assembly? Because somebody has been there for many years. Now, is it doing something that are not good for the people, or there are things you feel should be done that are not good that you do if you eventually get the seat? So why are you running for the Yobe Senatorial seat?
Yeah, I am running to ensure that we improve more effectively from where it is. The representation we still feel as a matter of time, considering present day democracy. You can see democracy is gradually maturing in Nigeria. It's not the question of you are elected until another round of elections. The systems are changing. Even everything is going digital. Digital in the sense that people want quick action. People want quick representation. And looking a little bit not to the right, not to the right, our constituents like maybe the present representation. However, we say three, I'm not right, and likely enough, we were likely that our senator became the Senate president. Well, you see, by becoming the Senate president, there is nothing extraordinary. I'm not trying to say it's wrong. We are unlikely. It's just one young equal that any senator can be the Senate president. I may likely be the next Senate president. I was in the National Assembly before. In fact, I was in the National Assembly long before Ahmed starts there. So I think I'm good enough, and I think I am trying to see that at least we improve whatever it is of legislation for our people.
So, talking about your public legislative experience, having been elected to the House of Representatives in the aborted Third Republic under the platform of the Defunct Social Democratic Party, SDP, Now tell me what kind of experience will you be taking if eventually you are elected? What kind of experience will you be taking to the 10th National Assembly in 2023?
Yes. The experience I will be taking is, you see, I am privileged after leaving the House of Representatives, which I started at a very early age. I was privileged to be my immediate first appointment is the security of the chairman of the governing board of the Nigerian Shippers Council. Of course, I was elected to represent Yobe, or I was elected as national officer of various political parties, Action Congress, the PDP, and the rest. So, having galvanized those experiences, having interacted more over a period of 27 years after the legislature, I think there is a lot that I gain as an experience from across the constituencies that were vigorously, effectively being represented by members or senators, generally legislators across the country. So our people really need more. We are an agrarian state, we are a desert state. We see, although the poverty thing is a general thing across Nigeria, across Yobe, and of course my senatorial district, at least we shouldn't be considering everything as business as usual or situation as usual. So we needed to really change the situation from where it is to a better situation. Just
All right, Honorable Machina, we are winding down. But let me ask you now, given your experience and desire to serve the people of Yobe North in the 10th National Assembly, now, if eventually your name is substituted as the candidate of the APC, what will happen? What will you do?
Yeah, surely my name will not be substituted because there are rules governing, there are laws. You see, there is due process which the party in the first place conduct, setting up the guideline, the timetable for the election, the processes, that is from the purchase of the nomination form, screening, and the primary elections generally, which are all duly undergone. There is no way the party, you see, you don't set up rules and start violating it yourself. So I am sure that will not just happen.
Well, what about given the position of the interested? I don't even know whether he's interested or not, because you said he has already contested for presidential ticket and he lost. Probably that was only his interest.
Yeah.
He cannot come back to also say he's interested in the Yobe North Senatorial.
That's part of what
seat.
I'm wondering.
But if he comes after you,
why coming after me? I did not contest with him for that election.
in the first place,
And he did not aspire for that position. So I don't think there's anything like coming after me.
so
If he really wants to come back, then he needs the point by not contesting.
in the first place,
In the first place, even he's been there before. He's just the constituents. People like us that can belong to that constituency are the ones that have been given and working for him as party men, even in the past, all the recent past 2019, recent past 2019 election, whatever. We're all active participants in this coming. So there is nothing like if he wants to come. Surely, I'm sure he contested for the presidency and gallantly lost, and that is what it is. I don't think.
so for the record, all the rumor on the social media are not true. That is after you to get the ticket back from you.
Yeah, that's why I said there is that speculation. You know, it's something that you
Do you believe in the speculation?
Yeah, I believe that's why I
That's
wrote
possible.
to the party that I am still the candidate to clear the air.
Okay.
So if,
That's interesting.
if it is Amalon or whoever
That is planning
that is planning, plotting to overthrow, maybe the person might have forgotten that this is democracy. You don't just come from the back door, you don't go through the window. Since you really, or whoever has really missed the actual procedure, then I don't think there is any more chance. But for the benefit of doubt, we are assuring the general public, especially my constituents, people from Yobe Senatorial district, that high that their representative, that is the delegates elected in that primary election, still the candidate and still in the race.
All right, finally, Ahmed Lawan has been in the National Assembly for more than 20 years.
Yes.
He was formerly in the House of Reps, now in the Senate, and he has been representing Yobe North for quite some time now.
Yeah.
So, personally, how will you assess his performance, legislative performance, in this over 20 years?
Yeah, he performed wonderfully well in the sense that maybe because you see, performance is a relative term. You perform by conducting yourself peacefully. That is, you are very members, your content colleagues are being uh, in harmony with you.
Interpersonal relationship.
Leader, whatever it is, of course, you spend your time devoid of any scandal or whatever. So I can say, well, be modestly performed.
How about democratic dividends?
Democratic dividends, well, that one, he really tried that one. He did his best.
So you want to continue from there?
Yeah, I want to continue. I want to improve from where I started.
All right, many thanks. Many thanks to you, Honorable Bashir Sharif Machina, Yobe North Senatorial, candidate for the All Progressive Congress APC in the 2023 general election.